Yo, what's going on, guys? And we're hearing here that, yes, there might be some news regarding D'Angelo Russell. All right, so D'Angelo Russell allegedly is still having fans inside the Lakers organization, which they should, because everyone's like hyper focusing on that Nuggets series, which it's a good point. I mean, he didn't play well, but he was a guy who also played pretty well between, the series before that. So for me, I think that's something that people aren't, counting in here. So right now, we're hearing that D'Angelo Russell, according to Zach Lowe of ESPN, who's a free agent this offseason, ended his playoff run with the Lakers on not the greatest note, but regular season wise. And as the first two series, he wasn't bad. Okay. And D'Angelo Russell was a guy that I think if you look at the point guard market this year, it's very weak. Okay. The only guys that they could realistically at this point go for, if Chris Paul's waived, Chris Paul's one of them. Other one, if they want to trade for Mike Conley, if that's like really what they think is an upgrade. And then besides that, maybe one of the Orlando Magic guards. But D'Lo shot 47% almost from the field during the regular season, averaging 17 and a half points, okay? I mean, 18 on the year total, but like he was still a good player for this team during the regular season. And I think that's just something that people are discrediting him. And right now he is coming off a 4-year, $120 million deal, basically 4-year, $17 million deal he signed back in 2019. Okay, with the Golden State Warriors. And for his flaw, he does eat up minutes during the regular season as a playmaker, and I think people like him, okay? The thing is that it is clear that D'Angelo Russell is third on their list behind Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura in terms of players that they would like to sign, and that's understandable. Okay? And now if you just look at his per game with the Lakers this year, 17 and a half points. He shot from the field, okay, 48.4% with the Lakers, 41% from three. And he dished out 6.1 assists. So there's still value there, okay? I'm not going to sit here and be like he was an amazing defender because he's not. That's not what D'Lo is. But I think there is a place for D'Lo on this roster. What that contract is, I think a 2-year, $30 million deal. All right? Or a 3-year, 45. I just don't see him getting $20 million a year. Maybe they give him 20 because the salary is rising, but I think he gets Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones, 2 years ago, signed that 2-year deal, $30 million, or I think he's entering the last year of that deal, or 3-year deal. It was like $30 million. It was a 2-year deal, $30 million. He's entering the second year of it, and it pays him like $15 a year. And with inflation and with the cap going up, you assume the new version of that deal is a 2-year, $40 million. Which I think giving him the same contract as Tyus Jones is a good deal, in my opinion. What do you guys think? I personally just see that, like, D'Angelo Russell, if you miss out on Kyrie, Chris Paul doesn't become available. These are all guys that I think are definitely, if you just keep Rui, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo all on pretty reasonable contracts, you can make some damage. Now, what if you sign Chris Paul? Do you still bring back D'Lo? Because I would love to have D'Lo and Chris Paul be a rotation. Maybe D'Lo goes 6-man, Chris Paul maybe 6-man. I don't know. I think there's a lot to do there. I wonder what D'Lo, or would D'Lo take a cheap deal? But the other thing is like, isn't the thing is you never take a cheap deal because it's hard to reestablish your value? That's what I always thought. Well, I want to hear your thoughts.